Okay, so I would like to tell something about this first feature of this plugin. As you could see, this was highlighted with yellow color. It means there was a new visit from this IP address. There's a new visitor from Netherlands, and he is using Firefox browser and Windows. So basically, this dashboard displays last visits or your last visitors and the pages they were viewing during the session. So this first icon, you can click on this icon and this will open a new window where you are able to track the exact location of this user. This is configurable. You can use some other services where you can where you're able to pass this IP address, and then they will display different information about this IP address. So this info bar, this displays some short summary of how many spam attacks were blocked today. From total of this is the total amount of visits, total clicks today on your user did on your website, and this means that okay, you could see there is a new visit, some new user. Yeah, then this user has left the website. So this Ajax updates traffic. This is an information which of course this refreshes in real time, and this takes up some bandwidth. Some users are complaining that if they left this open for several hours, there was a lot of data loaded, and if you are on mobile phone, and if you're paying for data for the amount of data, this is the very important information, that how many data were transferred. Okay, so back to the latest visitors section. So I said this is a country flag, IP address. This is the browser operating system. What was the page the user has visited? This icon means that there were 67 clicks on this page today, and if you click this icon, it automatically displays these clicks. And this section tells you what was the page from which the user came to your website. You can check if there is some link pointing to your website. Yeah, they are using most probably our extension. Here is the logo. So this is why now there's new user coming from extension Joomla.org, and if you this way you can detect some unwanted behavior, or you can see that these are the potentially some users that are doing lot of action, and they are just trying to load too many pages or doing some bad things. You can block this IP address, and then there is an option also to add this page as a goal. It means that the goal count will be increased every time someone will access this page. This section, since first visit, this tells you that, for example, this user, his first visit was 20 days ago. This is very useful, that this is a visitor that was on your excuse me, was on your website 20 days ago, and now he came back, and this tells you just the difference between the very last visit and the very first one. This pretty much differs, ranging from about few minutes till about 20 days. You can notice that these visits are grayed out. It means these are inactive visitors, and these are active visitors, which are currently on our website right now. This means that they came from Google. Search result number, it means that they found your website on a 52nd position. This is depending on the keywords they were using, and there are some other search result numbers like number 3 or number 1, and this extension is able to detect when the user has left the website. Then, for example, this user has left the website but visited it again, so he's again an active user. So these are inactive users, and here is also an integration with the download monitor. I will explain it to you later. This means that this particular user has downloaded this file, right? So we are able to detect also these downloads. Then this goal link, this is a new feature. You can specify several goals, and this will tell you that directly here that the goal was reached, and you can define several goals like this which are the most important goals on your website, like you want your users to complete the registration form, or you can whatever you can of course make them download or the file or purchase some product, and you can define it using these goals. So someone from Germany is here. You're also able to block this IP address just by clicking on this on this IP address, this will ask you if you really want to block this IP address. Then if you will block this IP address, this will you can then unblock it again from here or from this anti-spam section. Okay, so this right side displays the recent users or visitors and their location on a map. You can scroll, you can click this icon to zoom out, and this only displays the recent visits. Okay, this section contains the number of total number of unique visitors for a particular day. For example, last week on Monday there were 221 unique visitors. Unique means that like a single person, single visitor who visited your website, and this number means how many page loads this user made. So this user, each user, it means is the total number. I mean that there were 521 page loads, and this number means that this is a ratio between it's the amount of pages, the average amount of pages each individual user visits. So of course you want this number to be the highest one. No, this means that this number has to be the lowest, because if you want the number of pages to be no it means that each user has visited 2.36 web pages. So yeah, this number has to be the highest, because this is very important that some user can just come to your website and just leave it without viewing any other pages, and you want this number to be the highest one. Okay, this then there's this number from search engines, this light blue number. This means that the number of visits which were from the search engines like Google and so on, and this is very important because it means that you can have a website, but this website has to be found on those search engines. For example, today there were 30 visits, which means that this is a total of 5%. 5% from the total amount of visits for the current day. Of course, you want this number to be the highest one, and that's pretty much it. This section then displays the different kinds of statistics. You can navigate between days using these links, and this section goals this displays several statistics for goals you defined. So you can expand, collapse this section. It lists top 5 goals, and you can see it also in time, how it changes in time. For example, this one. This is a daily statistics, and this is a weekly statistics. These are the weekly statistics, and I will talk about goals later on. Refers, it means that what are the actual referring pages. This extension Joomla.org is the top. You can see that there are like 159 visits. This number was the number of last Thursday, number of visits from last Thursday, and you can see also differences between previous days, like this 4.6%. It means there's an increase if you compare this to the previous day. You can also print out this report, and that's it. Key phrases section. I've mentioned that this extension monitors that your website was visited using some search engine like Google and so on, and you can easily track. These keywords or key phrases. For example, someone was searching for how to optimize a page, and he found our website. And this encrypted keyword, it's kind of a special kind of keyword that there was a change to a Google algorithm that they've decided not to pass the key phrases, not to reveal the key phrases which users were using to find your website. So they decided to encrypt those pages, those key phrases, sorry. And it's possible to turn this off. I will show it later on. It is possible to switch it off, so you will just get the plain key phrases in this report. Keywords is pretty much the same, but these are the individual words. As you can see it here, like download, each word you can see, like there's a chart for every item. Social media, it means how many people came to your website from Facebook, and you can have some different social media type like Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. Mobile devices section. Back to the social media, you are able to configure that you would like to have some different types of, if there is a new, like it also detects Google Plus, I think, and other social media, but you're able to add whatever page, whatever website you want. If there is some local directory or things you're interested in, you can add it here to this section. Mobile devices, and this displays the what were the actual models of mobile phones which people were using to access your website. So you are able to check how this your page renders in this using these mobile devices. Users section, there are some registered users. They have to be registered in order to be able to access things like support section and so on, and to submit a support ticket. There can be a forum where they can add some new posts and so on. Pages this is pretty much obvious. These are the individual pages, and this tells us that the main page was displayed the most often. And this icon represents the difference between, as you can see it here, it measures the previous day and in comparison with the day before. This means that if you compare Saturday and Sunday, there's a drop minus 7.4% if you compare it to Saturday. It always takes the day before and then the day before, and because you can't compare the actual day, because this will be always lower than the total number for the previous day. Okay, here's also the percentage of each section contains also the percentage. This percentage is like 42 is 40% of the total 103. Okay, countries section. This tells us that US is the top country, Poland, and so on. You can measure, you can see it here how it changes in time, also on weekly basis. This will tell you on which customers you can focus on. Browsers, this tells you Chrome was the most used browser. Then there's Firefox. Operating systems: Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and so on. You can see statistics for these operating systems. Enter IP manually. This link is just a shortcut here, so you can block someone from this section, from this anti-spam, but just as a shortcut you can use this link here as well. Here you can see also the name of the visitor. There's some user, and as we can see, he downloaded the Pro version. This is for most probably the existing customer who downloads the latest update. And I don't know if I've mentioned this link, this section here. This tells you the goal which was reached. Okay, so, and this section bots, this contains there are several also like programs or robots which are indexing your website, like Googlebot, and there can be also some spam bots, and you are able to see in this section what are the this means these are not the real visitors, but are more like programs which were used to access your website. So I think that's it about this section, and I will tell you more about other sections in the next video. Okay, so this heatmap section, heatmap is very important because you are then able to see what are the most active parts of your website, and what parts user click on and which parts they don't use at all. This first dashboard displays the clicks in real time, or it refreshes every time there is a new click. You can see how many clicks were there on this. As you could see here, someone from Venezuela made this click, and when I click here I can see all clicks. And this is the IP address, X and Y coordinates, screen resolution of this user. So you can easily see individual or total clicks for this page like this. This section contains statistics of clicks for the current day. You can navigate between different days. You can go to current day. You can see also statistics. For example, here there are 71 clicks on this on this page, and this is a difference if you compare it to the previous day. There is in comparison to the previous week, it's an increase of 86.8%, and if you compare it to the previous month, it's even more, it's 29%. If you click on this link, you can see clicks, and these are the clicks for today. For example, downloads today. Here were these is the total click map of downloads. This message says that, or this this tells you that you can use keyboard to navigate between previous and next day. You can press P to navigate to the previous day. So you can see a heat map. You see that it's different. If I press P once again, it's different again. And using T, you can toggle displaying of this heat map. N means you can move to the next day. Okay, you can easily close this window, and this way you can tell which are the most important areas of your website. And for example, the support section, if I press P, it navigates me to the previous day. Probably there's some, yeah. Okay, and these were statistics for today, and here are the total statistics. If you click on download section, it will display the total heat map. See, there are pretty more clicks here, so you can definitely see that this got no clicks at all, but this section was the most active one. As you can see here, these are the top spots on your on this page. So what you can do, you can also check it by yourself. If you open ExtraWatch.com, you click here, it takes some time to, yeah, you can see that there are 2 clicks, and this is about the heat map section. And then this is the most, or I would say this is a more useful feature than the actual heat map, because if you don't want to check each and every click in real time, I mean every day, it's very hard to find which click belongs or which was made on which button and so on, and this section kind of measures the so-called click areas. So it means that, for example, this download purchase top, the ID, it's called like this, that you can have elements of your web page, and you are able to track clicks on these page elements or click areas, and basically this ID tells you nothing, because this is kind of the HTML XPath, but how you can actually track the clicks on some elements is that this refreshes in real time. It lists the latest clicks on these click areas. What you can do, for example, we would like to know how many people clicked this follow ExtraWatch button, right? So we can click. If I compare this, I can see that if I check this here, I can see, okay, someone was clicked some other element here from other country, but this was the last one. If I click follow ExtraWatch, yeah, see, this is my country flag, and this is the element which represents this follow button, right? And then you are able to name this element, because this tells you nothing, and you can do it by using this icon, add to goals, and I'm going to name it clicked follow me on Twitter, right? And if I go back, see, this is already a named goal, and then I'm able to track how many people clicked this follow me on Twitter. And now I'm also able to see this here in this goals section, right? So I get this to the email report everywhere without need to check the heat map. I can see right away how many people clicked this element. Then if I named those elements or these click areas for the most important parts of my website, then I can measure it, and of course my goal is to be able to increase these clicks. If I'm interested in some buy now buttons, then I could try things like changing the color of the button to see what was the result. For example, this download pro, this is what actually, see, this was the button I clicked. So this is the actual goal. If I'm going to check this goal, I can see in real time that how many people clicked this goal. See, this is not that many people. Add features. Yeah, right, 5. I can see it here in this graph that yesterday there were 4 people, today 5, on Saturday it was 7, and so on. And this way I can see that this also tracks the external links. Oops, I've somehow closed the browser window again. So I can experiment with things like changing the color of the button, and then see if it helped me to increase the sales. And that's it. So these were the statistics for the current day. I can see also statistics for the total statistics. So I can see these numbers here for each individual element I've named. some elements are not important, like if when I click this link, this is going to open the right, it's going to highlight. It highlighted this icon. It means I'm not that much interested how many people clicked this this icon to download it, but still, if I would like to, I can track this too. Then here are these like all-time clicks, element clicks, but this displays pretty much different like importance or the popularity of different elements. Clicking on this link opens just an individual element, and it's going to be highlighted. Like this, follow me on Twitter, I can check it again if it will find it. It will say first that we are highlighting this element. Okay, there's probably some problem. I don't know why it doesn't measure this follow me. Okay, there is probably still some, I will check it later. There is probably some bug using some buttons, but still most of those the other elements they work. This is still a beta version, so in when their article will be ready, this can be fixed as well. Okay, so back to this section. I'm interested in downloads, and if I click this element, this is going to show me the popularity of each individual element, like this. This is this looks quite. This looks quite. It doesn't look that much nice, but the purpose of this is that the hotter the color is, the more popular the click area is. It means that on this page, this was the most active part. Then this one, then this blue one, and the violet one is the least important part. And for example, here on this page, another bug. This is going to be fixed hopefully. Here, this window, or this text area is the most used text area. And right, you can see it like this, that people are clicking here, they're reading these things, and these are the things they don't care about that much. Okay, so this is pretty much everything about these click areas, and then I will explain other features in the next demo video.